Top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this is when you need to get it. When you need to see it, receive it, let it soak in, let it marinate. Let it become a part of you, let it become you. Most High, speak to me and speak through me. What is the message for today? What will you have for me to say? Ashe. Let's get some numbers out here. So we got 1, 2, 6, and 6. 1 is these new beginnings. 2 is duality. 6 is love, nurturing. So we gotta double that. This is the message from the dice. As my big brother Moses obeyed the Most High to give the children of Israel, of Egypt, a brand new beginning. He gave them a new beginning to have a duality, a relationship, a partnership with the Most High. And it was all out of love, a double portion of love. When you are creating a new beginning, when the Most High is leading you to a new beginning, you cannot be scared of it. You can't be scared to say what the Most High say to say. You can't be scared to do what the Most High tell you to do. You cannot be a people pleaser. Because nobody, no one, nothing is above the Most High. The Most High is top tier, top notch, the tippy top of the pyramid, and even the tippy top of the mountain, just where he told Moses to meet him at. Go on top of the mountain to come see me. Is what the Most High told Moses to do. Moses. Growing up, Moses didn't have parents. He was abandoned. But even when his earthly parents had to abandon him, that did not stop his life. Because he had an anointing and a purpose that the Most High had to fulfill through Moses. It didn't look like Moses had a good new beginning, but he did. Moses was an individual who, they say he stuttered, so he had a speech impediment. But the Most High used that speech impediment and told him to go speak The Most High took his weakness and made him strong in it. Go to Pharaoh and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. It's funny how the Most High said, my people, my children. See, because Pharaoh thought that the children of Israel was his. He owned them. He thought he owned them. But it was the Most High who owns us. Moses scurried along and said what the Most High told him to say. I don't know if he stuttered or what, but he got his point across and said what the Most High told him to say. But, that Pharaoh did not want to respect Moses, who was sent by the Most High God. He denied the requests numerous times. And every time that he denied letting the people go, the Most High put an anomaly, put a famine, a event. In their environment. Even Moses was a little weary at first. Because he questioned the Most High. He said, Most High, who should I tell him sent me? Because he know he wasn't going there on his own accord. Who should I tell Pharaoh sent me? Because he not respecting nothing I'm saying. He's not respecting what you tell me to tell him. Moses, go tell him I am that I am sent you. And just do exactly what I say. Whatever he does, if he do not release my children, just come back on home. I got this. But I just need an obedient individual who's gonna go back and forth how many times I tell you to. And Moses, it took strength to go to Pharaoh and speak these words. Strength that the Most High gave Moses to do it, to reassure him that everything will be just fine with you. Gave him tools to demonstrate who was in charge. They thought Moses was a witch, a warlock. The time that he threw his staff down and it turned into a snake. They didn't understand Moses, but it wasn't for them to understand Moses. It was just them to believe and trust that the Most High God sent Moses. Because the words that Moses spoke was not his own words, but it was the words of the Most High directly to Pharaoh. Pharaoh didn't need an interpreter or anything, because it was straight to the point, easy to understand, simple instructions. You see, when the Most High is giving you a new beginning, You cannot get the new beginning and want to go back to where you was just delivered from. When finally Pharaoh let the children of Israel go, and Moses, they took off, they went their direction. A lot of the people who just got saved from slavery, just got saved from bondage, went to complaining. Why did we follow you, Moses? Man, I want to go back to Pharaoh. Moses said, hey, there is nobody stopping you, man. I'm not holding you hostage. If you want to go back, go. But there's a lot of people that beg and pray for a new beginning, but want to go back to the familiar. They want to stay in the familiar. And this brings up a story of Lot and his wife. The angel of the Lord came to Lot and his family and told them, we got to get out of here because the Most High is finna tear all this, everything that is evil in his sight, the Most High is destroying. He's bringing destruction to it. You see, fire is used in a lot of ways, but the one thing about fire, what fire do? See, fire, it purifies. It takes out any imperfections, any impurities out of many things. I pray that the Most High burn to ashes every cord that is attached to me that does not serve my higher good. I pray that the Most High burn down to ashes every soul tie that is attached to me. I surrender it to the Most High. I want my new beginning, and I want my past to be burned down to crisps. Those memories were not good. The experience was, but the memories were not. Just like the children of Israel getting freed from Pharaoh, some of them complained, wanting to go back to bondage when they have been praying for a new beginning, for a new life. But when it doesn't look like what they expected, people want to double back and go back to the past, go back to the familiar, go back to where they just came from. Then you forfeit your new life, your new beginning. I'm hearing you gotta trust the Most High on the path to your new beginning. What's done is done. My good phrase that the Most High gave me was, make or let bygones be bygones. Bye, I am gone. Don't want to see no person in the past again, because it brings up nasty memories. Why would the children of Israel want to go back to bondage? To being treated poorly? When the Most High is giving you a way out to move and change and get a new life, a new beginning, away from what you dislike. Moses took the brunt of everything because they was complaining to Moses, saying, Moses, it's your fault. It's your fault we out here in the wilderness running from Pharaoh. But Moses did not make you get freed. Moses didn't make nobody come with him. If you wanted to get free, go be free. But people like to complain to the one who is helping them usher in a new life, a new beginning. Moses did all this out of love for the Most High. He double loved the Most High. He quadruple loved the Most High. He infinity loved the Most High. All he wanted to do was obey the Most High. Because the Most High was not going to leave him alone until he do what it is he said to do. That is a purpose of life. Being used by the Most High to change others' lives. But when people don't want your help, you can't make them get the help. Moses did not make anybody stay on that path to the promised land. Moses, we hungry, man. We out here starving and you ain't even got no food or no water for us. The Most High showed up again. Moses prayed, talked, had a conversation with the Most High. Most High, they complaining, they hungry, they tired. And the Most High provides some manna. Now, mind you this, the children of Israel and Moses them, they was on foot. But when Pharaoh was chasing them, they had horses and chariots. And nobody from Pharaoh's camp caught up to any of the children while they was on foot, on feet. While they was riding horses and carried chariots racing towards them. But the people, some of the people, wanted to go back to Pharaoh so they could get back in bondage. When they was already set free. Don't go back to the past. The past is a prison. That's the old you. You gotta leave the old you in the past and walk in the new you to the promised land. The land that the Most High promised to give them. The biggest miracle of them all was when they got to the Red Sea. You know, when you're being hunted, when you're being chased, you have a different kind of feeling. You have a different type of energy onto you. You don't want to be caught. You want to get away. But the miracle that everybody there experienced, that there is God, even though the Most High showed them over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, before they even got to the Red Sea, that the Most High was with them. This was orchestrated. This was planned by the Most High himself. Moses spoke to a burning bush, which the Most High manifested himself with more instructions. The Most High told Moses to go to the mountaintop. Come see me. I gotta chit chat with you. I gotta powwow with you. I gotta get some things off my chest. When Moses came down from that mountaintop, boy, it looked like he was electrocuted. Hair white with 2 tablets full of commandments written by lightning. Written in the hands, in the style of the Most High. And still, the people wanted to go back to a lower level God. Well, that's who they saw him as. But he was only a mere man who controlled individuals with no kind of love. But the people want to go back to no love and leave love on the table. But here goes the miracle for everybody to see. Moses, man, you got us stuck out here by the sea. Now we ain't got nowhere to go. We can't turn back because Pharaoh after us. We can't go forward because there's a big Red Sea right in front of us. What we gonna do, man? Moses didn't have the answer right then and there. And in some instincts, Moses felt the same way. But Moses communicated with the Most High. And the Most High said, Moses, use what I gave you. Command the sea walls to lift. Command the soil, the dirt, the ground of the Red Sea to be dried, sucked dry. Because not 1 foot stepped in moisture. And they witnessed a miracle, the power of the Most High right in their face. Moses said, y'all, let's get to the other side. Let's fly. Let's dip. Let's get there. But here comes Pharaoh, trying to chase them down. Now imagine you this. Pharaoh sees the sea walls up, and he still didn't understand that that is God himself demonstrating himself to Pharaoh. But he still could not let it go. He had to keep chasing him. So the Most High had to get rid of every individual who chased the children. The horses, the men, Pharaoh, everybody had to get out of there. When you do not obey the Most High, after the Most High warns you over and over and over and over again, the Most High got to take you out of here. I don't know who this is for, but it is for somebody. Take heed to the warnings. Nobody has ever defeated the Most High. And nobody will ever will. So take the spirit that the Most High is giving you for granted. Take heed to it. Experiencing miracles, experiencing the hand of the Most High. Don't get complacent with it. Don't get comfortable in it. Because when you get comfortable, you feel like it is owed to you. Get some cards out here and we're going to clarify what we got going on. That looked bad. That was ugly. Wow, at the bottom of the deck is abandoned. I told you Moses was abandoned, but the Most High received Moses. He wasn't left out. Not with the Most High. The Most High didn't walk away from him. No. The Most High was never cold to Moses. So we split the deck. We got abandonment and exhaustion. They was exhausted running from Pharaoh, but they still wanted to go back to Pharaoh. They was depleted. They was drained. They was on a long journey. Yes, they was. It's crazy. It's crazy. Nope. That's gonna make my deck look crazy, man. I'm gonna have it flip flopping. You ever seen anybody flip flop on you? Don't complain when the Most High is blessing you. Just because the blessing don't look like what you want it to be. Be grateful for what you get and what you got. If you take care of the little that the Most High give you, the Most High will bless you with more. But when you dog and abuse what the Most High gives you, you're just gonna take it away from you. You don't deserve it. You do not appreciate it. Apology. Somebody want to apologize? And see, that was the thing about Pharaoh. He never wanted to apologize. All he had to do was apologize for being disobedient. Ask for forgiveness. Say, I'm sorry. Say, I apologize. But he brought that curse upon himself by not letting the children of Israel go, not letting go of what the Most High say let go of. He hecked himself. He place witchcraft on himself. See, when he finally let go of the children, and he was still dealing with all those sicknesses and ailments and boils and all kind of ailments of the body and the land. All that was supposed to give him a positive mindset, a positive mind to obey the Most High. But it only took him deeper and stronger into having a negative mind. See, that negative mind made him chase the children. He couldn't let it go. So God had to let him go. If you can't let go of all the negative things that you do, the Most High is going to let you go. And we got this apology out here. It is forgiveness. Forgive yourself for being arrogant. Forgive yourself for being rude and disobedient to the Creator, not even to the person who's telling you. What the Most High is saying to you. That's where the phrase come, do not unalive the messenger. I am just the messenger. The funny thing is that when you watch these videos or when you hear, you can't say you didn't hear it because you heard it. You heard the instructions over and over again, but you failed to obey it. So you successfully put a curse on yourself because you didn't want to apologize and confess with your tongue and bow with your head and confess that the Most High is the Creator, is in charge, is the source of everything. And even when they got around, when they got through there, even with that, they still with the complaining, griping and murmuring. After they seen the whole event of how God split the Red Sea, the children them still was complaining. They complained so much that the Most High had them going around and around and around the promised land for 40 years. Because they just kept complaining. They didn't have nobody to go back to. Pharaoh, he's gone. He's unalive. You still complaining that you want to go back there? You still complaining that you don't believe in God? Moses got sick and tired of them. God, you got me out with these people. They ain't even grateful for being set free. They ain't even grateful for being fed. They're not even grateful for getting across the Red Sea safely. And then when we get across the Red Sea, they still murmuring and complaining. But the Most High said, I keep my promises. I pinky promise. Can you keep a pinky promise? I promised them the promised land. I'm just going, oh. Only you can make me feel this way. Only you. Yeah. Only the Most High can make you feel safe. Only the Most High can do things for you like that. Only the Most High can create miracles that will transform and come into fruition in your life. But the Most High said, I got eyes for only you. I promised you the promised land, and I will keep my promise to you. Only you, only you, only you, only you, even if you don't believe me. After everything I have done for you, I will still do what I said I was going to do for you and you only. And that went for everybody out there. The Most High is so devoted. He's attached. He craves for your safety. He craves for your well-being more than you can crave for yourself. See, people they with the lusting. They with the lusting. They wanted the forbidden. The forbidden was going back to Pharaoh. But here we go. They went to lusting. Trying to go back to the forbidden. Wanted to go back to where they came from. But like I said, number one, the Most High wanted to give them beginnings, new beginnings. And the Most High said, I promised y'all new beginnings, and I'm going to give y'all new beginnings. I'm going to give you the promised land, which is full of peace, joy, and happiness. But you got to get through what you're going through to get there. Cause see, they was confused. They didn't know if they wanted peace or bondage. They've been ABUSE so much that they didn't know what was good and what was bad. They'd rather go back to bad and call it good. Confused. Confusion is the trait of the enemy. He likes to confuse, throw monkey wrenches in the engine. He like to have you uncertain, unclear, unsure. But the Most High is giving you peace, which is balance, harmony, and a true friendship. Commitment. The Most High was committed to getting them to that promised land. He was married, he was devoted, he vowed. Like I said, can you keep a pinky promise? If you keep that pinky promise, you are very committed. Yeah. Promise. Promises. He promised the promised land. Don't make it a long journey by complaining to go back to the past when the Most High have a new beginning for you. Excuse me, y'all. What else you got, Most High? Oh yeah. See that confusion, that confusion and that bitterness. See, they had to get all of that bitterness, that confusion, that complaining, that griping, that murmuring off of them before they can enter into the new beginning. The wanting to go back to the past got to be healed before you get into the new beginning. Because if you take that energy into the new beginning, you're gonna make the new beginning bitter. You mad, you bitter. When you taste something bitter, boy, your whole face cringe up. You don't want that. Bitter. Resentment. You gotta release the resentment. You gotta release the anger and all the hurtful words that they gave Moses when Moses was doing nothing but helping them out. They wanted to fight Moses for freeing them. Because if it wasn't for Moses, they would still be there. But when Moses them got them out, they want to complain to Moses about how they should have never left. They should have just went back. They was holding on to all that bitterness. Don't be no bitter Betty or no bitter Bill. Bitter and sorrow. Bitter and sorrow. The loss, the grief, the depression. They was depressed because they wanted to go back into bondage. They didn't want to go into the promised land. And then I tell y'all about the memories. This is at the bottom of the deck, the memories. You got to throw away those negative memories, those bad memories, so you can go into the new beginning. You can't take those unhealthy memories from the past to your new beginning. Because then you will make your new beginning bitter. You're going to have sorrow in your new beginning. But the Most High allowed them to keep going around until all of it was removed. As a collective, he made the good endure with the bad. Cause it was some of them was like, man, y'all, some of y'all need to just shut up. Heal yourself so we can make it there. Y'all keep talking about what we got going on. Y'all making this journey longer than it's supposed to be. Let go of the memories, bro. Cause they was clinging to the old memories. They didn't want to let it go. They wanted to go back to bondage. They didn't want the promised land. They didn't want that. They was longing to go back to bondage. Nobody was longing to get to the promised land. Cause what happened? They was withdrawing. It was a withdrawal. You know, like when you don't have, when it's bad and it's sad that a person that get abused want to go back for more abuse. Cause they get conditioned to think that that's how it's supposed to be. But the Most High had to take a withdrawal from Pharaoh, which was the children, to deposit them inside of the promised land. Yeah, it was a lot of emotional storms going on. That's why they kept complaining and griping and murmuring. Just a lot of confusion. They were stressed out. They didn't know that what they was doing was going to really work out. They didn't trust the Most High. They didn't believe the commitment that the Most High gave them. So they was chasing their past, chasing their memories, wanting to go back to what the Most High just delivered them from. Yeah. They wanted a second chance with Pharaoh. But the Most High is trying to give them their first chance at a new beginning. All they had to do was heal. Heal from the memories. Heal from the sorrow. Heal from the bitterness. So they could enter into the new beginning, into the promised land that was promised to them. Healing is a big factor. It was shocking how simple it was. It was all the same. See, I'd rather figure harder. Tell me who you have to be. That's Lauryn Hill. Yeah, but that's the moral of the story. Because the promised land was ecstasy. That is the story. Ecstasy was their promise. The promised land was ecstasy. They would not be controlled. They was going into the land of milk and honey. They was doing their thing. But all you gotta do is heal. It was all so simple. To heal from the memories. the things that they went through, that they got through, with the help of the Most High, because they couldn't get through it by themselves, but the Most High led them far away from what was not ecstasy to what is ecstasy. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Love and light, and I hope that you enjoy, or even you got nourished. You got your hunger taken care of. You got your thirst quenched. Remember, to obey the Most High the first time, and it will be all so simple. All right? So I'll see y'all around. I'll see y'all later. Peace.